The Fisherman and His Wife. Once upon a time, a fisherman and his wife lived in a humble shack, barely making ends meet. Every day, the fisherman would go to the sea to catch fish, hoping for a good catch to feed his wife and himself. One day, while casting his net, the fisherman caught a large, golden fish. To his astonishment, the fish spoke to him, pleading to be released. "Please, kind fisherman, let me go. I am a magical fish. If you set me free, I will grant you any wish you desire." The fisherman, surprised and compassionate, let the fish go without asking for anything. He returned home and told his wife about the magical fish. His wife, being very ambitious and curious, insisted that he should have asked for something. She told him to go back and ask the fish for a wish. Reluctantly, the fisherman went back to the sea and called for the fish. The fish appeared and asked, "What do you wish for?" The fisherman replied, "My wife wants a bigger house." The fish granted the wish, and when the fishermen returned home, their shack had turned into a lovely cottage. However, the wife was not satisfied for long. She wanted more and more. First, she wanted a mansion, then a castle, and each time, the fisherman went back to the fish with her demands. The fish granted all the wishes, but each time, the sea became darker and more turbulent. Finally, the wife demanded to become the ruler of the land and the sea. The fisherman, tired and ashamed, returned to the fish with this outrageous demand. The fish, seeing the greed and discontent of the wife, sighed deeply and said, "Go home, fisherman. Your wife has asked too much." When the fisherman returned home, he found that their grand castle had disappeared, and in its place was the humble shack they had started with. The wife realized too late that her greed had cost them everything. The fisherman and his wife had to learn to be content with what they had. The moral of the story: greed and dissatisfaction lead to unhappiness and ruin. When you always want more and aren't happy with what you have, it can make you very sad and cause lots of trouble. It's important to appreciate and be thankful for what you already have, as this brings true happiness and peace. The Lion and the Mouse. In the heart of a vast jungle, there lived the majestic lion Leo, who ruled over all the animals with his strength and dignity. His roar could be heard echoing through the forest, striking fear into the hearts of those who dared to cross his path. One warm afternoon, as Leo basked in the golden sunlight beneath the shade of a towering tree, intrigued by the audacity of the little mouse Minnie. Minnie, a tiny mouse, had been observing him from a nearby bush, its eyes alight with mischief. With a playful leap, the mouse darted out from its hiding place and scampered onto the lion's back, its tiny feet tickling the lion's fur. As the mouse frolicked about in the lion's sleeping form with each playful leap and bound, it danced across the lion's back, unaware of the danger it was in. Suddenly, the lion stirred from his slumber, his massive paw twitching as he began to awaken from his nap. Startled by the movement, the mouse froze in place, its heart pounding with fear as it realized the precarious situation. Leo pounced with lightning speed, trapping the mouse beneath his massive paw. "What do you think you are doing, little one?" he growled, his voice rumbling like distant thunder. The mouse trembled beneath Leo's paw, his tiny heart racing with fear. "Please, mighty lion, spare my life," he squeaked, his voice barely a whisper. Leo told Minnie, "I will spare your life, youth." His act of mercy would soon come back to repay him in the most unexpected way. Months passed, and one day, as Leo was out hunting for food, he stumbled upon a hunter's trap hidden beneath a pile of leaves. Before he could react, the trap snapped shut, ensnaring Leo in its cruel embrace. Struggling against the thick ropes that bound him, Leo roared in frustration, his powerful muscles straining against the trap's iron grip. But despite his strength, Leo could not break free from the hunter's snare. With each passing moment, his struggles grew weaker, and his hopes of escape faded like smoke in the wind. Just when Leo thought all hope was lost, he felt a gentle tug at the ropes binding him. Looking down, he saw the tiny mouse Minnie he had spared months ago, his sharp teeth gnawing away at the thick strands of rope with all his might. With each bite, the mouse weakened the ropes until finally, with one last effort, Leo broke free from the trap and stood tall and proud once more. Overwhelmed with gratitude, he turned to the mouse and said, "Thank you, my friend. You have shown me that true strength lies not in size but in kindness and courage." From that day forward, Leo and the mouse became the unlikeliest of friends, their bond a testament to the power of compassion and the importance of helping others, no matter how small they may seem. The Magic Porridge Pot. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a kind-hearted little girl named Lily. She lived with her mother in a humble cottage at the edge of the village. Despite their hard work, they often went to bed hungry because they were very poor. One day, while walking through the forest to gather firewood, Lily met an old man who looked tired and hungry. Feeling sorry for him, Lily shared her meager lunch with the old man. Touched by Lily's kindness, the old man gave her a magical gift, a small golden pot. He told Lily, "This is a magic porridge pot. Whenever you are hungry, just say, 'Cook, little pot, cook,' and it will cook delicious porridge. When you want it to stop, say, 'Stop, little pot, stop you.'" Lily was overjoyed and ran home to tell her mother about the magic pot. That evening, they tried it out. Lily said, "Cook, little pot, cook," and the pot instantly filled with warm, sweet porridge. They ate to their heart's content, and when they were full, Lily said, "Stop, little pot, stop," and the pot ceased cooking. News of their good fortune spread throughout the village. One day, while Lily was out, her mother decided to use the pot. She said, "Cook, little pot, cook," and it began to fill with porridge. But when the pot was full, she realized she had forgotten the words to make it stop. The porridge kept cooking and cooking, spilling over the sides, filling the kitchen, and then the whole house. Soon, the entire village was filled with porridge. When Lily returned and saw what had happened, she quickly shouted, "Stop, little pot, stop." The pot finally stopped cooking, but the village was already buried in porridge. The villagers, though initially upset, soon saw the humor in the situation and had a grand feast. From that day on, Lily and her mother never went hungry again, and they shared their magical porridge with the entire village, ensuring that no one in their village ever went hungry. The magic pot became a symbol of generosity and kindness, reminding everyone of the importance of sharing and caring for one another. And so, the village thrived in happiness and harmony, all thanks to the magic porridge pot and the kind heart of a little girl named Lily. Moral of the story. The story teaches the importance of following instructions, being responsible, and sharing what you have with those in need. If you like this video, please share and subscribe and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching.